So in this video right here, I'm gonna be showing you all how to make an Orgeat lemonade. Now the Orgeat lemonade is one of my absolute favorite mocktails, and it's a mocktail that I learned while watching the YouTube channel Cocktail Chemistry in a video that I saw sometime towards the end of 2020 or the beginning of 2021. Not exactly sure when I did learn it, but for the past 5+ years, I can tell you this for sure, which is that the Orgeat lemonade is one of the most commonly made mocktails throughout all of the different cocktail parties I've hosted over these past 5+ years. And for those of you that don't know, my name is Raman Virapin. I'm a full-time medical doctor, and I've been home bartending for nearly 6 years now. During that time, I've hosted close to 60 cocktail parties, and I've learned close to 150 different cocktail recipes. And I've also learned a few mocktail recipes along the way. And the Orgeat lemonade that I'm gonna be showing you all how to make in this video is one of my favorite mocktails, and is one of the most commonly made mocktails across all of those different parties, across all of those different years. And, you know, especially it's very important, even more so now in the year 2026 compared to 2020 when I first learned home bartending. Even more important now to learn mocktails and to have a few high quality mocktails always in your repertoire ready to make, because people are just drinking less and less, and you're also going to be having people that don't drink for various different reasons. Could be personal, cultural, religious reasons. It could just be because, you know, somebody has to get up early the next day because they have work or because they have family commitments or something like that. So people may not be wanting to drink as much on those different occasions, but you still want to be able to provide those guests, those friends and family members with high quality mocktails so that they can still enjoy and have a good time and be able to have high quality drinks at your parties. So the almond lemonade or the Orgeat lemonade is one of the most important mocktails that you can learn because it's very universally liked. I've served this to countless different people across all these 5+ years, and everyone has enjoyed the Orgeat lemonade. So let's get right into making it. It calls for just these 3 ingredients. So the ingredients are going to be Orgeat, lemon juice, and water. And for the different brands that I'm going to be using, for Orgeat, I'm going to be using Liquid Alchemist. So Liquid Alchemist along with Libre & Co. are my 2 favorite syrup companies. I can't say that you can go wrong using any syrup from either of the 2 companies. So when it comes to Orgeat and any other syrups, I highly recommend both Liquid Alchemist and Libre & Co. or Libre & Co. And for this video specifically, I'm going to be using Liquid Alchemist Orgeat. And then for the lemon juice, I'm going to be using Santa Cruz Organic Lemon Juice. At least for the past several years, Santa Cruz Organic Lemon Juice has been the exclusive lemon juice that I use when I'm making cocktails for myself, for other people, and obviously on YouTube as well, as you can tell by this video. And then finally, the last ingredient is just simply water. So you can use any type of, you know, bottled water, any type of still water, just don't use sparkling water. So any type of still water, whether that's bottled, whether that's tap, whether that's filtered like I have here. For the exact measurements of the different ingredients, this drink is going to call for 1.5 ounces of Orgeat, 1.5 ounces of lemon juice, and then 3 ounces of water. It's going to be a shaken drink because it does contain Orgeat, which is basically like an almond syrup. So it's a syrup component and then also contains a juice. So it's going to be a shaking component. We're going to be building this directly into the shaker and then dumping all the contents after shaking into the glass. So before we, or let's go ahead and just get started with making the cocktail. Like I mentioned, it's going to call for 1.5 ounces of Orgeat. So we got the Orgeat in the shaker. Next up is going to be the 1.5 ounces of lemon juice. And finally, 3 ounces of still water. So that's the first 2 ounces and then another ounce. Now we have all the different ingredients in the glass. Let's go ahead and put some ice in there. Gonna go ahead and do 3 ice cubes. So 1, 2, 3. We have the ice in here and all the different ingredients in here. Go ahead and combine everything, give it a good seal, and then shake for about 10 to 15 seconds. Now we have everything nice and combined. Go ahead and unlock the tin. And then take your serving glass. What I like to do is a shake and dump method. So we just dump all the contents of the shaker, including the ice, directly into the glass. And there you have it, the Orgeat lemonade. Cheers. Absolutely fantastic drink. You can obviously just make a regular lemonade with lemon juice, simple syrup, and water. But the addition of the Orgeat in place of the simple syrup, that almond syrup adds a nice nuttiness, a nice like savory sweet flavor, and a lot of nice floral notes to the lemonade itself. So really great cocktail, a really good improvement on just a simple lemonade recipe or bottled lemonade that you can buy at the grocery store. The almond lemonade or the Orgeat lemonade is a great mocktail, and I highly encourage you all to make it at your next party. Anyways, that's all I have for today's video. If you found the advice in this video helpful, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I like to do 2 styles of videos on this channel. The first style will be where I do a tutorial showing you all how to make a specific cocktail, or in this case, how to make a specific mocktail. And then the second style of video will be talking head style, where I go over different topics in home bartending, share tips and tricks, share stories from my own home bartending journey, and answer different questions on different topics, things like that. And finally, if you want to take home bartending even more seriously, I actually have a paid community on school.com. That will be the first link in the description below. Thank you. Cheers.